Hello, guys. I am your teacher. So, today we are going to solve Karnataka TET paper 2 psychology. So, as I was preparing for TET exam, I thought that when I was doing certain notes on it, so I thought I did not get the enough or relevant English medium notes for any subject like maths, science, psychology, anything. Even though I opted for many coaching classes, I did not satisfied with their what we can say the mode of sending notes, the points they have given, or the videos which they have sent. So I thought to prepare of my own so that it can help the people who are waiting like me for the English medium TT coaching or somewhat, right? So I just wanted to help. This is my first video related to the Karnataka TET paper 2 psychology. So as I am considering the concepts from last to first, so today's topic is inclusive education. So, inclusive education means what? As the term suggests, inclusive means including everyone as a learner. So, that type of education is called as inclusive education. Okay, so here introduction means what is the definition of it. Every child has the right to education according to limits of his capacity, whether he is a blind, whether he is a deaf or a dumb person. Every child has a right to learn, right to get educated. So whether his or her capacity is right or small or great. Next, exceptional children. So, the children who are blind, who are deaf, who have certain problems, they are not considered as a special children. They are considered as a exceptional children, means they want special needs. So, that is why they are considered as exceptional children. So, in inclusive education chapter, we will get the questions mainly on instructions, how you are going to instruct the special or exceptional children in the classroom along with the normal children. What are the instructional strategies? That also we are going to learn in this video, guys. Fine. So here types of exceptional children, we have mentally retarded whose IQ is not up to the level according to the age. Visually impaired means his or her vision might be he might be partly or completely blind, like that. Hearing impaired, deaf. Gifted children. Physically handicapped, any organ or any part of the body will be handicapped. Learning disabled means his or her learning capacity is not according to the age, is not according to the age. Okay, so it will be below the age, that is why learning disabled we will call, right? Next, when we come to the meaning of inclusive education, so here it refers to all young learners or all young people with or without disability. They might be having the disabilities or without disabilities, but all are able to learn together through a common practice of teaching, through a common school. So this network is called as inclusive education. So statistics say that over 1.24 lakh children with disabilities are have been integrated in about 20,000 schools. Okay, at the elementary level we have 14 lakh children with disabilities have been enrolled in the normal school. Next, I'm just concentrating on the main topics. Okay, so when we come to the principles of inclusive education, so zero rejection means a school should not reject anyone on the basis of gender, caste, disability, anything. That is rejection. All the disabled children have the equal right to learn, as well as they have a right to participate in co-curricular activities also. And the school has to adjust according to the disabled or a special requirements. Then a subsequent or a continuous training should be given to the regular teachers to focus on the exceptional children. Then to provide for occasional training suitable according to their abilities of higher and senior secondary level. to promote awareness and realization for the local community as well as for the parents. We have to boost the confidence in the parents, like their child also can learn in the normal school with the normal children. That is the main principle of the inclusive education. Then, how to practice the inclusive education? Understanding inclusion as a continuous process. So, we should consider it as a continuous process. We should consider it as a part and participle. Then, encouraging participation of all students, parents, and teachers. And the curriculum should be designed in such a way that it should also fulfill the needs of disabled children. Okay, then providing support for the teachers as well as students. Okay, what are the competencies a teacher should have for the inclusive to adapt for inclusive education? What we can say capacities should a teacher should have? The first one is she or he has to have the ability to solve the problems. Means they should be having problem solving skills. They should be having mainly interest, what we can say empathy, aptitude, and concern towards the disabled children, so that they focus on their development in various aspects, and have the ability to set high targets, have the ability to provide success experience. She or he should not only concentrate on, we can say, the gifted children or the most intelligent children. uh, she or he should have the concern or a interest to focus also on the disabled children and to focus on their success steps also. Should have knowledge of special instruction material, should be very patient, welcoming, polite, lovable, devoted towards the work, should work as a team with parents as well as special tutors or special instructors who help us to help such children. Keep a record of the child's achievements as well as failures. So these are the main competencies for a teacher, so that he or she can adapt for the inclusive, what we can say, concept or inclusive education. Then some of parents will not allow for some of the children. Parents will be hesitated. So the first one is fear of parents. What is the first point is parents think that the children with disability may not include it or may not, we can say, mingle with the children who are normal. The normal children may disturb them, the normal children may make fun of them, like that they will think. Parents fear that the children will be teased or harmed in the inclusive setting. That is why many parents will not send their special children or exceptional children to the schools. Yes, these are important, very important for the mm examination. Instructional strategies means what are the instructional strategies? Some of the children are physically handicapped, some of the children for are blind. So what all we can use to make them learn? The first one is physically handicapped children. First, there should be a adjustable furniture in the classroom. There should be availability of wheelchairs, crutches, removing structural barriers, like there should not be any, what we can say, large barrier in between their path, large, what we can say, tank or any kind of dangerous instruments. Okay, hammer, or we can say any knife, anything. Standing frame should not be there. Then for blind children, braille system should be compulsory. Mobility sticks, the sticks they will use, yellow path for them so that they can walk in a separate path. So the normal children, like there will be no collision, means no one will disturb them. Audio aids, their hearing capacity will be good. So we should be having audio aids. Concrete object means they will usually learn by hands-on experience by touching the object, like shape, size, weight. When you give them the concrete or object, the real object in their hands, so they will experience it and they will learn it soon. Teacher should be more verbal. Teacher should talk instead of acting. Talking books and calculator, making them familiar with the directions, providing for auditory cues in games and sports. So in games and sports, so if we whistle, they should stop. If we whistle two times, they should start. Like that, auditory cues should be involved or should be practiced in a normal instruction along with the normal children. Then for hearing impaired who are deaf, they should be having hearing aid, action oriented. So you should act them instead of verbally speaking. You should act using a non-verbal, like by your hands, by your mouth, like that. Use of visual aids. They need visual aids like chalkboards, flashcards, PPT, screen, lip reading. They will see your lip. Placing the child in the front row. The hearing impaired child should be placed in the front row. Providing for speech trainer should be there. For mentally retarded means slow learners, the instructional strategy should be concrete object as like blind person, making repetitions of the concepts. Activity based learning, they will enjoy it and they will learn it soon. Limit the distractions. Limit the distractions means uh, the other people, if the normal children are disturbing them, or if they are getting teased, or the other thing. Okay, providing the content in easy language with a lot of pictures might help the slow learners. For gifted children means we can say the super achievers, right? So we can skip the class at primary level, and we can teach them certain concepts which are higher level. And secondary level special courses should be provided for them, like foreign languages, college level course, like that. Modification of the content by increasing its complexity means we have to give them the tougher questions by increasing the content. For 8th standard, you should, if he's in 8th standard, he's a gifted children, you can teach them the ninth or 10th level, what we can say, content, like that. So this is also for gifted children. For inclusive education, we should also include the gifted children also, right? So this is about the inclusive education, the last part. Here the main thing is the instructional strategies. Using these, they will give us the multiple choice questions, or the questions will be asked from these instructional strategies. So we should know the every instructional strategies for every kind of exceptional children. So this is about the inclusive education. In the next class, we are going to learn about one more concept which is in psychology in English medium. Until that, take care. Have a nice day. Bye bye.